That's the Bazaar one. Also, I met 2 viewers on the cruise. But one of them I met said, "Are you Northern Lion?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And they said, "I know you because I'm a Squeaks viewer." And I said, "Oh, that's nice." I'm not judging them for that. I'm just saying. That's sick. What about the other one? Well, I sounded like 10 times worse than I do right now because it was on debarkation day, so you have to get up at 2 in the morning to get off the ship. And then when I was getting the suitcase, an individual said, "Hey, are you NL?" And I went, "Yeah, I am. Hope you guys, nice to meet you. Hope you guys had a great cruise." And then I was like, "Fuck, they're gonna know I'm sick. they're gonna tell the fucking Discord that I'm sick." But despite being sick, I'm realizing through deductive reasoning, or inductive reasoning maybe, which one's worse? It's the worst one. That you guys must be sick because nobody, or a much smaller percentage of people are making fun of me for being sick than is normal. And the only reason anybody on Twitch has empathy is if they're going through exactly the same thing that you're going through at that present moment. If they were sick a week ago and you're sick now, they'd be roasting your ass. But the fact that I'm not getting roasted a lot indicates to me that many of you are also sick right now. This is an interesting assortment of items, man. I think silk is good, but I think the longbow is just too good. It's too good to pass up. And then we can just get the silk for free, man. Why play the pig when you can get the silk for free? You know what I'm saying? Where do you stand on babies getting their ears pierced? I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm not going to answer that question. That's fraught with danger. Our daughter's ears are not pierced. Let's put it that way. Fuck it, bro. Small, sell another non-weapon item. I'm going early shield skill, man. Why not? +2 shield? That's pretty fucking bad, man. That's pretty horrible. I might take the 3% crit chance, to be honest with you. And then give me an item for free. It's a weapon. Thanks for nothing, buddy. Where do you stand on circumcision? I'm happy that, well, no, I was actually going to say the wrong thing, which is I'm happy I didn't have to make the decision. But, like, the truth is, I'm very open about the fact that I've been circumcised myself as a baby, not, like, willfully as an adult, but, like, when I had no choice. But, like, I'm kind of chill with it, but I would never do it to my child. But I also think as a parent, it's kind of like a poison pill. Because it's like, you gotta make it, that's like the baby's born, and then like day 1 or 2, they're like, hey, you want me to slice this off or not? And I think like the more ethical answer is like, no, because it's not my body. But I guess there is always the chance they would get older and be like, hey, why didn't you do that shit like when I was a baby? But like, I don't know. But we've talked about it a lot, but I think it's funny that like people are always like, it's better to do it as a baby because like they won't remember it. And I'm like, yeah, but like, but it still happened, man. Like it's still like just because they don't remember it doesn't mean, like I remember being kicked in the nuts, but that doesn't actually hurt when I remember it. I'm just like, I remember that it hurt, but I don't experience pain. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like, I don't know. It is hard to be a parent sometimes. You got to make some tough decisions, man. It's got to be scrap. It's gotta be loot. It's gotta be loot. Yeah, yeah. I'm playing this one for myself. You guys let me down on the last one. By probably raising my win count by like triple of what it would have been if I'd played and made all the decisions myself. I think I'm a big spare change guy. And then we need to fill our board.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated.
Whatever, nerd. Is what I would say if I was like a mean individual. I don't think I'm really fucking with the kukri. How about the ointment? Is ointment like playable, man? Not really? Every 5 seconds heal for 20? You're telling me that's not too good? Alrighty then.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
I want haste every time. I want haste as the day is long, man. Oh, it's a non. I shouldn't have sold the Tuscan helmet, even though it's pure garbage.
We want it.
Why are you buying and selling weapons? Because my brain doesn't work yet, but you can't make fun of me for it. Because it's January. Fuck you, it's January. It's the truth, man. No disrespect. Because, like, my wife's birthday's in January. There are bright spots, right? But, like, January's the worst month. I'm sorry. It doesn't get worse. At least February is, like, short. And it has Valentine's Day. And it's getting you closer to, like, when weather is not pure garbage. November? What the fuck are you... The season's getting festive. My birthday's that month. American Thanksgiving. August is the worst? You're insane. August is a great month. It's a top 6 month. I'll tell you that without even having to get into it. August is the worst? Are you like a 16-year-old kid who has to go back to school in the second week of August? What are you talking about? It's too hot? Skill difference, maybe? This is a huge shop, man.
I can feel our energies resonating. I'm so glad we could share.
It's for sure February. You guys you've lost the plot. February, not a good month. January,
Your aura guided me to watch.
strictly worse than February. It's worse in every way. It's farther from spring. It's longer, which extends the badness. What do you want me to say, man? January has New Year? Yeah, for like fucking 3 seconds. And then you're like, fuck. All my annual chores just got reset. January is the worst, man. In my opinion. That's just one man's opinion, but I appreciate the cold. Well, like, I appreciate the cold too. Until about January 2nd, at which point I'm like, fuck, man. Get over it. I would rather get 5 spare change, I think. Like, cold weather plus a festive world is fine, but cold weather and it's just like there's nothing to do is... it's way worse. I don't even have my board full. November is worse, but the holidays are approaching instead of being further away, man! Holidays suck, though. Okay, fucking Jacob Marley, there's more of gravy than a fucking grave about you. Ass, Charles Dickens. Chad, I need you to take the reins on this one. Fuck Tiny Tim. You have no soul, man. You got no heart. And there's more gravy than a fucking grave about you. Which is, I just find that curious, personally. Fixer upper. Shield equal to this item's value at the start of the day. Upgrade this. When you level up, get a spare change. When you use a property, this gains 10 damage. Can we pivot? Can we pivot to Fixer upper laser security system? I've never done this on a build, so this is very different for a fella such as myself. It's horrible, but yes. better piggles. Oh, ATM is a property, you're right. Well, at least this gets upgraded, but we don't really... I mean, we do want to have the piggles out here. Yeah, but the times may change. That's fine. Give me some Monstar loot, please. Certainly that. And then... It's, you know you're in a bad spot when you're like, I can't identify my best item. It has to be the bow. The bow needs the cooldown reduction. It has a long cooldown. Gains 10. Oh my god, it takes so long to charge, man. I'll tell you what. Maybe we can just get the Flaming Cutlass and pretend we're Vanessa.
Then the steel.
You don't need a weapon? I guess I'm just a different kind of guy. Only a fool would try to deep throat a king. Well, 'tis better to remain a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. Am I right? You know what if you know what I'm saying? Sorry, quick halls break. Damn, I just realized I ate granola twice today too. I really am hauling oats. I don't even think we want this. Like, this is the reason. You're right. If we get a crook, like, we can start to pop off a little bit. That's not so bad. If we were to get a crook.
Being an elder is just one perspective.
What am I doing here? Rightmost weapon is +4 damage. Shield items have 6% crit chance. What am I doing here? I would love to attend an economics seminar. Huge. When you win a fight against a player, gain 2 gold. I'm not sure that's going to be too relevant, but... It's another property. You might as well put... It doesn't fit, bro. It doesn't fit. This fits, but who cares? Whoa, I thought that was loot, you scammer! Because it had the loot icon. I thought it was loot.
Are you sure?
You didn't pick upgrade silver item? I think I might be like 20 IQ down versus like my baseline, which is not even particularly high, I think. 20, that's a lot. Yeah, I know, I'm not feeling too smart right now. This happens every time I come back though. I'm stupid for like a week. Like I'm debuffed for like a week. So this is like, can you just finish the animations? And then allow me to concede and start over. Imagine how people with jobs feel. Well, this is, the thing is, like, in my job, I'm actually judged on my performance. So, it should be, like, not that bad for you guys, right? Because like in January, nobody's really paying attention anyway, right? You know what we need to do? Even though I think she's a little worse, I gotta play Vanessa, because at least I can lean on like some muscle memory. Contracts are signed this month? That's crazy. I would not be booking anything in January. February for sure. March. I mean, February to June is where like all the work gets done in white collar work for like the entire year, right? Fuck you, dude. Concede. I mean, an illusory is like the best item. Apollo, my brain is broken. How do you play this game, man? It's got to be silver illusory to begin with. And then
Counts for peace.
a crow's nest.
I'm so glad we could share this
And
experience.
it's very simple, man. Do we lose? If you empty your board, that's right. If you empty your board, the drone can't beat you. The ray doesn't work with crow's nest. Buddy, I've made 2 decisions in the whole game so far. I'm literally in junior kindergarten, and you're like, that's not the way to get into med school. You gotta chill out. It's like, it's sorting shapes. Sort your salad to proceed. I'm so back, man. I just needed to get angry at somebody. When will NL realize Vanessa's the strongest character? When will Dooley players realize that we can see through their fucking lies? It's the most like transparent reverse psychology of all time. Do you have the same thing in your chat, Apollo? We always get Dooley players in here that are like, oh, here we go, Trebuchet Vanessa. And then you check their build and it's like Dooley fucking Monitor Lizard, Dooley Monitor Lizard. Or even worse, they'll be like, I'm not like other Dooleys. And then you check their history and it's all Rays instead of Monitor Lizards. It's embarrassing behavior, man. You gotta just be villainous. You can't be Thanos and then pretend to be Iron Man. That makes you Homelander. I need XP. I need XP. I have to jump that crevice. Wow, that's fucking crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't really want to put it on a bronze Long John. I'm not really interested. I'm fucking interested in getting my shit painted red on the first day, for sure.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
We just accept losing. Yeah, I can live with that. You watch Severance? No. I have watched, I watched Past Lives, and I watched Perfect Days, and I watched 2 episodes of The Rehearsal, and I watched Blackberry. You win this? Apollo, do you deal with this in your chat as well? It's, I mean, this is not even like calculus, man. This is like, this is arithmetic.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more,
More
plunder.
plunder. Apollo, we've been working on a line today that I stole from Reddit, okay? Our goal is to deep throat kings, not to swallow nobodies. Stop it. I think it's good, man. I think it's pretty good. It must have been good because when I saw it on Reddit this morning, I laughed for like 2 minutes. Not an Adam Scott fan? No, I'm not watching anything, man. It just doesn't fit into the life right now. We need a weapon though. This could change everything. Trebuchet is really good, but Trebuchet, correct me if I'm wrong, Trebuchet Crow's Nest doesn't do anything, right? I guess we could just not play the Crow's Nest yet. It's true. Or cannon attacks fast at least. We have no ammo, but at least it like does something.
Hey, when you carry my weapon,
I fight alongside you, man. Oh, but that would have been so fucking good with Trebuchet, man. Fuck. Okay, this one's gonna be real. This one's gonna be real, okay? Sorry. I'm getting my sea legs back underneath me here. Get me out of here. You had Trebuchet Katana? No, I didn't. I had Trebuchet and then Katana. If they told me that I was going to get the Katana, then I would have taken the Trebuchet first. Always take Treb? It is pretty good. I mean, now I'm like pissed off because like I think the choices are too good, man. I think the choices are too good. I'm a silver rifle sort of fella, to be honest with you. Just because I find it fun, I find it humorous, I find it enjoyable, and it goes very well with Crow's Nest. Yeah, let's do it. Anyway, like I don't know, I would love to watch more shows, but it's just they just don't fit that well. I've been watching a little bit of Bluey. Bluey's okay. But other than that, if it's not family friendly, it's very difficult for me to fit it into my life because essentially like as soon as my daughter goes to bed, I pass out and then I go to bed and wake up at like 5 in the morning. She would probably like Severance. I did have a friend of mine in our like college group chat was like, I have friends with no kids who are watching Bluey. And I legitimately, and this is where like I have a problem. Yeah, we'll sell it. I told him straight up, I said, you need to tell your friends to get a life. Because like that's a crazy thing to do. To not have children and willfully watch Bluey. And Bluey is like the best of the children's shows, I think, and also like Sesame Street probably. But you really get like I want what's best for you, to be honest, and I think that's like you could do better with your media diet. That's just my 2 cents. Now I am also, you know me, I'm very much not like a let people enjoy things sort of guy. Because what I don't understand is we find ourselves in this weird cognitive dissonance where like when I criticize something, people are like, let people enjoy things. But then when I talk about going on a Disney cruise, people are like, I hate Disney adults. Buddy, if you watch Bluey without kids, you're basically a Disney adult. I'm sorry to break it to you, but at least like in some of the Disney movies, like there's like some conflict. In Bluey, the conflict is always like, oh, Bandit's being like a 9 out of 10 dad instead of a 10 out of 10 dad. What an asshole. Give me the abandoned chest.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Movies are where it's at. You're not wrong, man. This seems bad. Well, it doesn't seem good. I do have 3 regen. So it only takes me 60 seconds to make up for the damage from the Jabalian longbow. What movies are in the kid rotation? She really liked Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon? I'm not sure. To be honest, I wasn't fully paying attention. It was kind of nice to have a little bit of a break. She's still rocking with Trolls, although she finds it a little bit scary. And that's pretty much, that's about it. You gotta start watching The Leftovers. I feel like I'm losing my mind. There's no space, man. There's no space. People are like, are you watching a show you would like to watch? And I'm like, I don't really have the time for it. And then they're like, okay, here's another show. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, that's not helpful for me. It's helpful for you. I get it, because I've done the same thing. I keep telling Apollo to watch Past Lives. He's not going to watch that shit. He's going to watch all the Sonic the Hedgehog movies or something, or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me see here. Fuck it, bro. 1 XP. This is a given. You go back. You go in. Why did I thought you were the junk salesman. So that's just on me. I'll just own that one.
Good on you. But I'd take a few more clips.
I told you I'm not at my best. You gotta admit, he kind of looks like Curio. Brother, we're gonna lose day 2. There's nobody. I saw someone type concede incoming, and I'm like, they're so right. There's nothing I could do about it.
Okay, now sell me something. Something huge.
There's nothing I could do about it, man.
I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
It's hard to watch my goat flounder. I just need to go back to like Cine 2 Nerdle, man. So I think in Cine 2 Nerdle, I was popping off a little bit. But the Bazaar is, I don't know. It's a little too much for my pea brain to handle right now. The Queen Latifah run? The Queen Latifah run was good, man. We just lost. We lost on like round 196 or something. There you go. I honestly didn't think we would win.
It's over already.
That's actually huge. We're so back. And in Pog form. I need large items. I need a crow's nest. I also need a scaler. Sorry, dock lines. Past lives, I need you to go distract Thanos. Let me see what this small shield item is.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Okay, upgrade Cove. Okay, this is gonna be pretty bad, but we're chilling.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble.
Ozempic Thanos. I appreciate it, but it's I don't think it's quite there yet. Ozempic Thanos. Ozempic Scrooge is better. I think it's just because OO is such a funny sound in the English language. Blue Chew Thanos. Now that, dude, Blue Chew Thanos actually fucking works. Ratty Noam Chomsky, Blue Chew Thanos, Ozempic Scrooge. Who says no? Ozempic Bluey? No, you gotta mix it up. You gotta mix it up somehow. I really can't process any of this. Apollo, it's like jazz. Apollo, do you like pentatonics? The vocalist YouTubers, yes. You strike me as the kind of guy who might have been into pentatonics for a bit. That's an insult? A little bit, but I could have gone harder. I could have said, you seem like the kind of guy who loves pentatonics. 5 gold. I think I want XP, man. Their covers are good. Do you like it when they go? They always start with like a skip it up, ba da da da. But then once they get through like the first verse, they always have the one dude start beatboxing while everybody else is doing like the vocal trilling and stuff. That's when it really starts to pop off, because you think like it's good, but it could use like a little element of like hip hop thrown into it. And then all of a sudden, the one guy starts to go. He is a good beatboxer. He's better than me, no doubt. I'm not clicking. What am I clicking on? Apollo, I need you to do the run for me.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
That's actually not too bad in the whole scheme of things. You are clicking concede soon. You are now breathing manually. How do you feel about that? We are going to get Crow's Nest, and then this run is going to pop, man. How could you do that? I still feel bad about the time I said, you know, when you're like exercising and you're breathing unconsciously, and then you notice that you're breathing unconsciously, so you start breathing consciously, and it like makes the workout feel like it's 3 times longer. Oh man, I'm sorry, but it is a cognito hazard.
You fight like a dervish without honor.
Oh man, yes. And you told me to concede. Imagine that, man. Imagine that. And you're gonna sell a Crow's Nest. Sells small green text arrow, sells small and large items, opens the shop, small items.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
Way to go, buddy. Oh my god. I kind of deserve that.
Because I carry this company.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
-2, get some new material. You know what? That's pretty fair, actually. I can't be too upset about that. That's pretty fair. Sells medium and large items, man. Like a Crow's Nest.
Small items, small people.
Oh! It's all coming back to me now. Look at this, man. Look at us. Who would have thought? Moby Thick. What a name, man.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
I should warn you.
Shout out Celine Dion. Yep. Shout out Celine. She's made some of my favorite French-Canadian music. I don't think we're winning this one, guys. It just doesn't look right to a fella like me. I think we're stalling out. Chipotle smoked brisket is way too sweet. I wouldn't know, man. I wouldn't know. I've always been a carnitas guy. Can I hit you with a pet theory? Chicken as well. Now, I know chicken is very popular, but I feel like people don't order the chicken as much because it's more fun to say carnitas or carne asada. I even find myself being like, oh, it's too boring to order the chicken. They're going to know I'm not like a real Chipotle head. I got to go carne asada or carnitas or barbacoa or something. I legit agree. I think there might be like a subtle like behavioral effect there where maybe they're like their chicken margins are low, so they don't call it like, you know, pollo frito or something like that. Instead, they call it chicken, and you're like, I'm not that basic, man. Come on. Or maybe I'm mentally ill. That's possible. Silver me? I'm trusting you on this one. You've betrayed me. You betrayed me for the last time, man. Ban them? That's my friend, man. That's Hefe.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
One extra burn on your lighter, though.
The quicker the fight.
The blood reef brooks no weakness.
You getting ready to learn American? I think, honestly, like, depending on the way that they, like, split up Canada, I'm not gonna say it's an upgrade, because that's crazy. But, like, we might be able to elevate ourselves a little bit. Because, like, BC is already, obviously, like, the coolest province. We could become, like, top 10 coolest state, for sure. As long as we don't get grouped with... They're gonna group us with Alberta, aren't they? Oh, man. Like, I would take the Yukon and the Northwest Territories. There's no way... Oh, God!
I might need to cut back on the grog.
Okay, hear me out, hear me out.
Even a shattered mast can be repaired.
We concede. We reopen the game. We close and reopen the game. We pretend that, like, the last 3 runs didn't happen. And then we bring it back. What 3 runs? My man. And we start Cine 2 Nerdle. Yeah, I don't know why, like, my last YouTube video has a climate change warning on it. Was I talking about how climate change isn't real in the video? AI is going to replace all of our jobs. You do talk about that a lot. Well, it's... Let me see. Did I get an email? I didn't get an email from YouTube or anything that was like, there's a climate change warning on this. So I guess they're like... They're chill if you, like, spread information or whatever. They just gotta put, like, a community note up or something. Oh, man. First run of the day. First run of the day. Feels good to be back. Vanessa, my favorite character. Oh, I was talking about the weather machine a lot. It's an item, man! Oh, that's so funny. We did have like a weather machine build before we left. So excited to watch my first Bazaar run of the day. Oh, baby, these are some good items too. What do you take here, Apollo? I'm a Silver Crow's Nest guy, but Silencer is incredible too. Let's wait and see what the master says. Silencer all day. Silver dock lines? Oh, man, nah. You just get a better one later. Either one is right. My goat. And then you sell me a weapon.
Profit 10.
Okay, maybe not that one.
Do you have to leave already?
Fang me? Wait, whoa. Can I actually... Can I beat the fanged inglet, though? Yes. And then you get a fang to put the silencer on top of. You win if you don't get crit. 4% chance. We take those any day of the week, man. Any day of the week. It takes... Oh, you can get crit 2 times. Well, there's no shot then. Anyway, can I bring myself back, by the way? I probably lost some aura by saying I don't have time to watch TV. I do have time to watch TV, but what I do instead is I ride the Peloton. So it's not that I'm too busy to do anything. I'm just too busy to do the Peloton and watching the show. And I know you're going to say you could do it at the same time, but I need that 90-minute mental health break for me is way more valuable than just ticking a box and saying, like, I watched 10 episodes of this, which is maybe a bit of a derisive way to refer to the consumption of media, but that's like almost meditation for me without the cringe. No disrespect to any Buddhist monks in the chat. We need a weapon.
How do you hugelings use these things?
You could probably run some bronze
Only half of the
shark
plants
claws.
Blah blah blah. Bye.
And then you might, well, reduced cooldown by 20. Yeah, you could put narwhal as well, but probably just pass. I was waiting for Apollo to say something, and then he did. So I appreciate that. There you go, buddy. Ambergris. Every 6 seconds, heal for 1, man.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squash.
Why is meditation cringe? I don't think it's cringe. I don't think the act of doing it is cringe. I think the way that... I think it's cringe because it's become like a thing that tech bros do to flex about how mindful they are, which is not fair to anybody. But the older I get, the more I'm like, it's okay for me to just have like some opinions that are a little crazy. Because I'm no longer trying to be like the guy who has all the right opinions. I'm instead embracing my own mental illness, I think. Land it, land it. Oh, a strike to claim it, a strike to claim it. What if I don't do it in a tech bro way? What's your job? Are you a software developer? Because if so, you can do it. But if you're a venture capitalist, you're not allowed to meditate. Sorry. Let's go. I'm a simple type of fella. What do you do here, Apollo? Walk me through your thought process. I'm a simple guy. When I get the chance to get a strange mushroom, I take it. This is a hard choice. 1 or 2 is good. 1 is a gamble. Okay, I'm going number 2 then. And then, honestly, this one's a little crazy. I think I am waiting for people to tell me what they want. I think you go aquatic item, just on the chance that it's a good item. People are saying, they're saying that's the way. This is the way. When you use another aquatic, charge this a little bit. You are aquatic, which is true. I do like reducing your cooldown like crazy, though. Okay, when the board expands, maybe you... Well, you're just way better. Give me some non-weapons. You are aquatic, and you give us a fish. Charges ambergris. But you know what? Ambergris is also like a little cove. So I'll buy a fishing rod for a second. But you're like a real cove. So I'm actually gonna, hang on, there's a whole play here. You buy this. Maybe I did it wrong. Sell it. Sell it. Buy it. Sell it. Probably should have just taken the seaweed, man. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I think this seaweed is just going to be really good with what we've got going on. So that was, there was no reason to have done any of that, essentially. When you use an aquatic, this gains 5 heal. And it's simply, it's got to be Tent City Mare. Concede inbound? No shot, bro. This is a goated run. I'm on tiltable right now. I'm on flappable. Water in my apartment is out. Can I order Uber Eats guilt-free? Yes. In 2025, we're not being as judgmental about Uber Eats. We're only being judgmental about it in brazen situations, such as Chibli and Apollo both ordering Uber Eats at the same time, but from 2 different restaurants. Or for drinks is like, for coffee especially. That happened one time. That is crazy though. Yes! We're so back. By the way, Apollo, how good does it feel? Because I know I was in this mode myself, like the week before we left. But like, to finish playing the Bazaar, then go to someone's stream who's playing the Bazaar, and then just play the Bazaar through their chat. Like, that's the dream, man. When you sell a small item, increase this bonus damage by 1. You're silver. I might keep you around for a minute. 50 max health, small and medium, we go abandoned ruins to level. Abandoned ruins to level. It's that simple.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
And then 3 loot items, because yeah, that's fine. Oh, I should have said, oh, fuck you. Great, 3 cooldown reducers though, bro. I would hold those. Sorry, I'm overruling you in this situation. For me, this is well, okay, I might hold this one because I think that shark claws might not be like long for this world, but taste the aquatic item to the right for 2 seconds. Start of each day, get a small aqua. You know what? Let's just flex on him. I think we got a good setup, man.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Read Silencer. Apollo, you want to handle this one? You're done, bud. It's a different Vanessa build. Only till we get the sniper. Favorite Stompin' Tom Connors song? Great question. Americans Cover Your Ears. It's got to be, well, the gals are out to bingo and the boys are getting stinko. I got a mango on a Saturday night. I got to work on Monday, but tonight it's only Sunday. I got a on a Saturday night. That one's pretty good. Excuse me, don't kill me. I own you. Not this shit again. You guys aren't fucking with Stompin' Tom Connors?
Straight lines.
He's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. He's carrying a load of those big potatoes from Prince Edward Island. He's kind of like Canada's Bob Dylan in many ways. You don't know him, man? Hello out there. We're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. The goalies pump and the players jump and the puck goes down. The good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is a good 3rd period. Plus it's fucking overtime or whatever he says. Last game of the fucking playoffs too. Something like that. Reduce your level. Okay, this weapon needs to go. These get applied to our new weapon. You basically don't need to exist. Bronze tier chocolate bars, bro. And then, we are Flaming Cutlass. That one's for you, Apollo.
My life for the storm's wings.
Flaming Cutlass, whatever your name is. We are Groot. He does say that in the movie. Who says that again? Is that the raccoon?
I will accept my punishment.
Grow up. that's very fair.
See that?
No! You're right, I did leave a chocolate in storage. That is very fair. We buy and sell small items, no matter what.
And that's our master merchant.
No large again. It's like Burger King being out of Whoppers, man.
Resell this tribe goods.
Are you shitting me?
Happy to exploit.
You're fairly set up for a boat build. A boat build, like flagship, or like oh, dude, you're right. Like something like figurehead would hit the spot, man.
That's how it's done.
Or a submarine. You do sell weapons. I do need weapons.
I would spar with you, but this
Or maybe I just need an upgraded shark claws, man. For now. For a second at least.
Will inspire the crew.
They do scale like crazy. Weapon me for Gamba. I'm trusting him. I'm trusting him, man. Bolus? Nickel Bolus? After everything we've been through?
I prefer action.
You should be hasted. You should you should be
Hasted. You should be hasted. I'm just going to be real with you, everybody here. I've got a silver weapon that's been upgraded. I'm probably rolling it for life. So let's be honest with one another and just put the wings in the bag. You definitely aren't rolling it forever. You don't know, Apollo, okay? When you were knee-high to a grasshopper, I was getting 10 pieces once every 8 runs, okay? So show some respect. You think I don't know what I'm doing? Like, we win this one, easy. You've been asking for help all day? That was then, this is now. This isn't history class, brother. Every moment is a gift. That's why they call it the present. You ever think about that? Bet not. What? Oh, I beat you. I'm literally in your walls.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
No soup for you. Have you heard of this one? Sells weapons. Okay.
Buy my weapons, and you might.
Not the play, man. It's not the play, but you buy the smalls. You definitely buy the smalls. Katana's crazy? What are you talking about? For future trebuchet? Honestly, Gabi, you're the one who's out of his mind. You have augmented weaponry? But I just sold the scales with more weapons. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but then my silencer doesn't give me 20 damage or reduce the cooldown anymore. Who cares? 2-weapon Vanessa? Is this really the way? 2-weapon Vanessa? I've never heard of such a thing.
Then come back and tell me.
You want a sub or just a bunch of weapons? You know what? You're selling it, and I'm the motherfucker who's buying it, which is like, I don't know what that says about me. Check that out. There you go. Is that what you want to teach? This is the way. This is the way, man. It's an unlosable run now. Dude, I should just have chat make my decisions in every run. It seems like it makes it like a lot easier. Never 3? You still got a lot to learn, buddy. No, seaweed's gonna carry me. Cooked, I'm afraid.
My ship,
Oh man, that's fucking funny though.
get stronger.
I'm the kind of fella that might eat at fins
You unstoppable.
in order to get 5 extra regen. I wasn't thinking straight on that one. Don't listen to me. We go straight for the... There you go. And oh no, man. No, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, man?
Step right up.
What? But I got 5 extra regen now. That might help me out. Do you see those crits? No! Are you fucking serious, man? Now I gotta go up against this whack-ass dually afterwards, too? Shield dually. I don't know how to feel about that. Ah, yeah, my shit's definitely slow. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Nobody's calling that into question, man. Well, I'll tell you, this dually better not go up against the flame juggler, because you're fucking toast. You wouldn't have a chance.
All cannon, no ball.
This dually would win? Ah, I think you still got a lot to learn, man. I think you still got a lot to learn.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
Not from me, obviously. Okay, a little
I
piranha.
used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
I see the value of a cutlass. I do see the value of it, especially with multicast. Have you ever considered putting a wanted poster in your inventory?
Bring it back. I want you to be happy.
And then selling seaweed? What are you pulling to put this out here? You're pulling star chart to put this in here.
Toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to
The axe? I guess it does have a 7-second cooldown. You're not wrong.
Another empty chest, waiting
Fuck you.
to be filled.
It's a simple choice, which is why I'm waiting for you to tell me what to do. The simple choice is we take XP, because everything else is trash. It's that simple. And then you go to the docks, you work hard. I didn't even look at the other item, because I don't even need to look at the other item. Guys. He's done, man. He's done. He's done. He doesn't even have anything that I want, but he's done. Oh, you're right. I gotta sell my smalls, man. You're not wrong. You got him this time? You beat 3 easy? Yeah, but this one's all about, like, revenge, to be honest. Because, like, we go again. We got more HP. We got better weapons. Like, he stands no chance. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. And you want to go again? Because it's not going to get any easier than that.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Okay, so I have to believe that basically this is the best event that you could get. Wait, I'm on a perfect run so far, man. Have you noticed this? I thought I was going to concede. Other than Flame Juggler? Yeah. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't think I can afford a gold tier skill. You gotta look, though. You gotta look.
I am just a man who has lived a long time.
When you burn, heal 30. When your enemy uses a non-weapon item, deal 10 damage. When you use Or if you, this is a nun, bro. Mixed is worth mixed. He knows the names too, man. But I don't use any non-weapon items, man. Not yet. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Gotta blow my nose. Good night, y'all. What the fuck, dude? You cursed me? You can't do that. You gotta say bless you or whatever. Because sneezing is like the... Anybody Protestant here? Sneezing is the devil leaving your body or something? Something like that. I'm not buying anything. I'm not, because I'd have to sell something to afford it. I refuse. Consider the coconut, man.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of stores.
Perfect win. I like the sounds of that.
A king, not to squabble with nobody.
Your board isn't full, man. Your board is like 1% full. That's a real problem. And I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it.
Less blunder.
That 5 damage, though. No kidding, man.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
All it took was Apollo playing the entire run. Hey, excuse me. He told me not to fight Flame Juggler, and look where that got us. He's not always right, man. That's why, you know, you need a lot of cooks in the kitchen. That's what they always say. It's like every cook has a different area of expertise. You know what? At some point we're gonna get haste. The first time you haste, freeze. Can we clear Eternal? I mean Infernal? Nah? Mosquito, I'm afraid. That's Flame Juggler's dad? Yeah, but how old is Flame Juggler? Flame Juggler might be like 45. So like fighting his dad should be easier.
Was that even a battle?
Okay, reduce your cooldown. We still don't know what to apply this to. He's 36. Alright, so it's about a wash then, is what you're saying. It's got to be a better weapon. Okay, okay. Well, okay, my dumbass was going to say you pull the silencer to put the bayonet. Oh, you do! You do! Because of augmented weaponry. Yeah, okay. I get it now. I kind of get it now. Now burn the boat. One person said it. I'm tempted, man. I'm tempted to send you out here. Make the katana even lower. What's the philosophy? You use the cooldown reduction on your highest cooldown so that it comes lower, or on a multicast because it casts multi, or on your lowest so that it goes even further beyond. You want sub eventually. Damn, dude. That is like my stomach talking to my brain at like 9:45 a.m. every day. I think I'm going to simmer for now, and we're going to look for that sub then. But I forgot, this guy only sells fucking small items. Wait, you be fucking the goat, man. You attack every 3... You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get in here.
Small items. Grotesque. Excessive.
I don't really like this guy.
Hope that Quicksall was watching.
Now, flagship. We have a tool. No, we don't. Yes, we do. It's bait. That's bait.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
I think that's bait. Toss the chart. You've lost your mind. The chart is going to make this revolver go to the moon, man.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. My fight isn't...
Shiny Fang from Big Wolf would go crazy. Sounds like a band from Brampton, Ontario in like 1997. And I mean that in the most positive way that I can muster. No, my perfect win! Yes!
Defeat me. Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
We take those, man. I'm not putting wanted poster in. Apollo would not +2 that. I have to speak for him because I'm sure he's eating lunch right now. You gotta go gold skills. And then haste a weapon at the start of battle. If you have a vehicle, reduce non-vehicle cooldowns. Bro, that's so good if we get a sub. When you use a weapon, adjacent weapons get +4 damage. Oh. This is crazy. This doesn't get used, so it should be on the end. Please? Don't do... No. Tempo, come on. Don't do this to me. Because people were saying the servers are down too, or the servers are in a rough spot. I did see videos of people, they had to fight 2 people a few days ago. Like the game was broken. I'm glad I wasn't there. Because I'm not doing that well against 1 right now. That's true. No one knows what it's like to be the sucked man. To be the fucked man behind 2 guys. I would say it's very Canadian, but this is why my meditation time on the bike is so important to me. It was for stuff like this. You know the song 50 Mission Cap by the Tragically Hip? Other Canadians? I was in my head, well, that came on while I was riding, so I guess it was in my ears. This shit is not working because the frame rate is too smooth on the boat going up and down. We gotta close the game. I'm exiting the desktop and bringing it back. But I was thinking, what if we made it like Reddit core circa like 2008, and it was like, it's his 50 mission fap. It's his 50 millionth fap. And he jerked it in, he jerked it in, he jerked it in. It could work, man. It could work. I mean, it needs more than that. You don't really like that one, huh? Servers are dead right now. No, they're not. No, they're not. You just... The Starbucks Wi-Fi cut out. They're coming back. My boat is like not moving up and down. So that's good. But it is also not capturing the screen. Never mind, it's right there. We're so back. My board. I want my board. Me, if I was playing the Bazaar and also I was in Iron Man 2. And then you gotta fucking go, dude. We need a weapon. Does this guy have a cool fang? You gotta go turtle? I mean, I can take him, but... Turtle for Genie's lamp. Bro, I got a real problem in my household, by the way. My daughter is playing Minecraft, but I am basically playing the Minecraft because she doesn't know how to handle the controller too well. But she's getting frustrated with me because I'm fucking ass at Minecraft. And she's seen all these, like, YouTube videos that are, like, amazing Minecraft builds and stuff like that. So she keeps telling me, like, Daddy, build a chair. And then I go into like the creative mode menu and I search like chair and it doesn't exist. And I'm like, oh, honey, I don't think there's chairs. That must be like a mod or something. And then she goes, no, you can make one. And then I got to go to Google and be like, how to make a chair in Minecraft. And it turns out it's like a trap door and 2 signs placed together or something like that. I'm trying to figure out how to place like ladders on the trap doors. And it's like, oh, you have to crouch and like look at it from the like down direction to place it, otherwise it won't work. Like it's out of control, man. Like I know about like, you know, punching trees and like building a house and doing a strip mine and stuff like that, but like all this stuff that she wants me to do, she was asking me how to make wool, or not wool, but like there's like a patterned wool in one of the videos she watched, and I'm like, you got the wrong guy, man. Like I gotta take like an introductory level Minecraft course or something. They don't know what it was like in 2010. We gotta raise the crit chance. Then we desperately need, I mean, augmented weaponry is a given, but we need some more weapons to put on the board. That's true, Uncle Mike is pretty good at Minecraft. There's no disputing that. Yeah, like she has no respect for the dirt house. And also she does not care for survival mode. Which is a real problem for me because I don't care for creative mode. Like if you don't have skin in the game, I'm like, what's the point? But I make an exception because she is my child anyway. But then we're like, I'm getting in, oh, the two goats going band for band. Let's at least set it up like that. But the thing is, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, we're playing it on the Xbox. So I've been like downloading these free, I don't even know what you call them. They're kind of like mods or worlds that she can play around in. So she's been playing this one called like Safari World, and you can get in a car and like drive around and like take pictures of animals and stuff like that. And it goes well for like 6 seconds, and then she starts asking me, she's like, Daddy, I want to build a castle. Come to find out, you can't mine blocks or spawn blocks in Safari World because they've locked all the blocks so that you can't mess with the biome or something like that. And now I got a kid that's she's like, I'm so sad, I'm gonna cry because I can't build a castle in the Safari Zone. And I'm like, honey, we could just sleep in the information center. They already built it for us. And she's like, I don't want to sleep in the information center. Oh, brother. It never ends, man. It never ends. I need to get a vasectomy tomorrow. I mean, this is bullish, man. The fact that we're playing like some video games instead of just pretend play all the time, which is probably like way better for her brain, but also way more exhausting as the dad. Ain't that the truth, man? Can I get a diamond tier item from the Bazaar? Fuck you, man. Alright, sell me, man. Sell me. It's always got to be cooldown. Doesn't the robot bouncer have like a medium multicast weapon? I think I got to give him a chance, man. He has a good skill, too. Good to know. Good to know. Anyway, it's been good, but mostly I'm just like, man, I feel like a failure of a parent because, like, I don't fucking know how to do all this stuff that she needs me to do in Minecraft.
Was that even a battle?
Oh, fuck.
Maybe a skirmish.
Wait, no, this is amazing because of augmented weaponry, man. Holy. I'm going to try to reduce your cooldown as well. I think I want a slow item, man. I was thinking you would give me a slow weapon. You're just not that good of a slow weapon. Slow 1 item per 1 second? Nah. Nah, man. Nah, I'm sorry. I just don't believe in it. That's really good? Nah, man. Nah, no shot. You think so? I'll take your word for it. Better than Revolver? Keep Revolver's name out of your mouth. It's like my 5th favorite Beatles album, okay? Captain Crutch. Tiny Tim if he played Fortnite. It's the season to play no builds and jolly. Tis the season to share all of your slurps. Go
ahead.
5th favorite? Older I get, the more I think Abbey Road is like a default number 1. And then I'm kind of like a number 2 Sgt. Pepper's guy, even though it's maybe a little basic. And then I think you gotta respect the White Album for being like, it's like there are... It's, I mean this in a good way. The White Album is no longer a band. It's like 3.1 individuals working at their peak and doing exactly what they want to do. So I would put that one in there as well. I can't believe we got owned so bad. Also, this fucking sucks, man. This is garbage. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. It's better than Star Chart. I would -2 you on that one. To be frank. Oh, I just got screwed by Bonk. Thank you. Like, I'm so happy there's actually people paying attention to what's happening. I didn't realize that, like, we got bonked on that one, man. XQC is about to introduce Marvel Rivals Season 1. Keep me posted, okay? I gotta see where this goes. Sorry, brother. I was like, holy hell, the Gatling gun is taking forever to get going. That is pretty funny. Let's take it, man. All right, Honda Spaceship, this one's for you. You said you can take number 3. I'd be pretty scared if someone said that to me when I was about to go to the bathroom. I don't know what a number 3 is. Gatling gun, huh? An amazing piece of tech. We win, bro! Cloak and coil would both be amazing for you. Well, when you use a weapon, freeze a smaller item for 2 seconds. Basically, if they've got small items, they're in hell. That seems pretty slick. Brother, I don't know what you upgrade. I think you upgrade the shark claws. Who typed 1 in chat? I don't have any other options, man. Gatling? It's so ass, though. It takes so long to get going, man. It upgrades to 20%. Okay, fuck you. Fine. I mean, thank you. Fuck you and see you tomorrow. How about a good burn weapon? The hell is this? Fiery Dam? That seems like counterproductive. Burning posters kind of crazy. I mean, just like paper's very flammable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Purchase an item from this hero. I'll be purchasing curry and then selling it back to you. You're right, knife set would have gone crazy, man. Actually, it still could. It still could. There's no shot we could afford it. That would be incredible, but there's simply no way. Sell the board? I don't even think... If I sold everything, I don't think we'd get there. Unfortunately. Would be sick, though. The Chesler, bro!
Young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
If you relog, it loses enchant and becomes half price. Damn, I didn't realize fucking everybody beating me in this game is just cheating, dude. Man, your silencer is fucked up.
You fall like a boulder.
That is usually a debuff, that's true. That's very true. Wait till you hear about people holding items to manipulate the loot tables. Oh no, man. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. I forgot all the Hearthstone pros are gonna start playing. Oh, man. You're too slow. I remember Apollo saying that. It's got it.
We'll borrow more gold.
Sorry, buddy.
Tyrant.
Dude, that's pretty sick, though. Golden shark claws. Remember when Apollo told me we were going to sell our shark claws? This guy, he always thinks he knows everything when I ask him to tell me what to do. Rip to your cutlasses. You're right, dude. This might be a rare case. Tiny Cutlass might be the play here. Tiny Cutlass swapping out the revolver. Oh! Almost, like, literally sold it immediately. What, how did that happen? Where are you going, man? 5 seconds? Yo, I mean, just for, I think, thematic purposes, you gotta put these next to each other. What you think, I sold them all? I've been saying that. Is that not true? By the way, it's time the truth finally comes out.
Have skills they've been honing.
I am Dr. Dre. Start of each fight, gain 2 gold. When you use a non-weapon. My whole board is weapons, man. They really should make a wide cutlass, man. That would be sick. It's the worst skills I've ever seen.
Don't mean they won't eat you. You see landfill.
Isn't he a bad guy? I'm not Dr. Dre, y'all. I made that up. Going to bed, y'all. Good night. Phew. Phew.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I know that's right, man. That's damn true. Jelly math.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Haste Gatling could be worth it. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think it's possible Gatling gun might be the most overrated weapon in gaming history. I'm willing to give it a chance, but I'm not taking any weapons off the platter. Come on, Cutlass, you can do it. You can do it! You can do it! You did it! Oh!
All cannon, no ball.
Yes, man, we are out to deep throat kings, dude. Not to swallow nobodies. Can somebody find the Reddit poster who made that post? Because I'm basically stealing their joke and I want to give them credit. I kind of want to fight sparring partner just to see how fast the Gatling... I guess it would just go once per second.
Feel like hitting something? I'm your bot.
I said it in chat 2 weeks ago. I'll give that to Brontus then. You want tiny cutlass next to big one? But won't the tiny cutlass feel emasculated? You're supposed to leave like a space between the cutlasses when you go into the public bathroom. Whenever possible, at least. Now he's gonna be part of the Cherry Tomato Boys.
Oops.
We got there!
That was fairly seaworthy.
I would love to give an item a random enchantment.
Is my canvas, and time is my paint.
We're gonna need a little extra help on that one, but that doesn't seem too bad. By the way, we clear Golem easily. What was that? My shark claws! You bitch! Who said we were gonna die instantly? Oh, you're... No, we're chilling.
It's over already.
Spice
We
me?
barely got our flags up.
Do we care about spice, bro? I think we care about spice amazingly. You like pull the bayonet, play spice. It'd be nice if it was hasted. Probably over Gatling. You might be right, man. It is slow though, but it would double our damage. I gotta think about that one. I gotta think about that. It's hard to think with this fucking Tiny Tim song from Muppet Christmas Carol in my head. We're not gonna be running holsters. I understand the idea, but
Excellent choice.
I can't get this shit out of my head, man. Holster solves your problem? No, it doesn't. It hastes it for like a second. That does not solve my problem at all. Just one man's opinion, but I don't think it's gonna be Cinders, man. I think it's gotta be crit chance. Holster speeds up spices? Yeah, for a second. For 1 second, man. First time you use a large item? That doesn't happen to a fella like me. Is there a reason there's a definition of climate change listed directly underneath your YouTube video? Yeah, I don't really know. The reason is because whatever AI tech they're using to determine if something is misinformation designed to undermine Western society has, it needs some tweaking. There's some false positives. Fuck. We were so close. We were so close.
Straight lines. Bring her about.
Do you or do you not believe in climate change? I've been advised not to answer that question.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine.
I believe in climate change.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
I just think it's crazy that people are like so negative about it all the time. Like, yeah, maybe we're like irreparably harming like the world or whatever, but on the other hand, it's like, what if, like, there's a lot of days where it would be nice if it was a little bit warmer. And like 1 or 2 degrees, that's nothing, man. I don't even need to like change my outfit or whatever. Then all these nerds start talking to me about how like, oh, it's gonna like completely change the physics of the ocean, and there's gonna be like extreme weather events. And I'm like, buddy, I got a sweater on, okay? And then in the summer, I'll wear shorts. It's not that hard, okay? Get a life. This one's gonna have the same tag on it. Pet rock spices? You think so?
I think that suits you beautifully.
Ah, spices, it just takes so long to get going, man. I'm skeptical, but one person said it, so it must be true. First 5 times you charge a weapon, each fight charge an item 2 seconds? Sorry, brother. I never had a choice.
As long as you draw breath, your training is not.
Okay, let's not go crazy. I will say, and you're not gonna like this one, and this, me being slightly annoyed, pales in comparison to the catastrophic impacts of climate change. But we as a society need to stop blaming every day of bad weather on climate change. That's all I'm going to say. Whenever there's like one really hot day in December or a really cold day in the summertime, everybody goes, well, this is climate change. I understand what you're saying. But then, when we have dry years, people are like, that's climate change. And then Vancouver had a really wet year, and nobody was going climate change. Everyone was going, yippee, I love the rain. We gotta be honest, at least, about attributing things where they belong. That's all I'm saying. It can do both. Yeah, but people like, I don't know, they're annoying about it. Because they're not doing anything about it. They're just like being like, it's hot today, climate change. And I'm like, I know, man, but like, the same thing, people are always, they always think the weather, like the meteorologists have like a conspiracy theory. One thing that comes up a lot in Vancouver now is we get things called atmospheric rivers. And people that are supposedly pro-science don't believe that atmospheric river is like a real weather phenomenon. Instead, they say, well, they used to just call it the rain. So I'm doing a lot of the problems in my life in terms of me getting annoyed is always forgetting that there's like not just one other person on the planet. So like, these are probably two different people, but as an individual myself, I'm like, what the hell? People are saying A and people are also saying B? How can they both be true? And the answer is that A and B don't talk to each other, I suppose. Pet Rock is not dog ass, okay? It's like Little Red Riding Hood. It's like a Muppet in a Little Red Riding Hood costume or something. You wouldn't get it, is the important part. Gatling is ass. Yeah, but it's diamond, so I'm not taking it off the fucking board at this point. It's just not going to happen.
Who built me? Who put me in this shop? I try not to ask such questions.
When you freeze, reload an item? I blame climate change on Chibli flying. It's damn true. That's the one thing we can all agree on. Guys, I'm going to take number one, but Spice is not going to fire 3 times. We or our opponent will be dead by then.
Dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
If it did, though. Proboscis build? Poison Proboscis build? Oh, fuck. I don't like the looks of this. Or do I? Or do I? I do!
You fall like a boulder. Each bounty gets us closer to victory.
I told you, all we had to do was, like, leave, pretend that we hadn't played any Bazaar today, and then win on the first run. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Apollo. Thank you, by the way. Okay, /marker, we'll call that the Bazaar. I believe in climate.